This is bad news. I don't like the eels. I don't like the eels because they knock us off. They shock the crap out of us. You know what? Screw it. Oh, see? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Playing on the Ark Eternal mod in the ISO Crystal Isles map. So, we are finally back on our server. We did have to wipe and delete all player data and a whole bunch of other things, but basically start over new. And Boo and I spent the last few hours just getting something up and going, and then we went on a wild taming spree. So, basically, if we saw it, we tamed it. And just because one thing that we've learned on this mod, while I get fiber so I can make some leather armor, I'll talk some, but one thing I've learned on this mod is that your dinos aren't safe. And they can die at any time. If you don't have some type of backup, then you're going to be screwed. So we want to be able to move really fast on foot because there's some bad hombres once you get away from our little safe haven that we have right here. So let's do that. But yeah, that's what we learned is that yeah, have some backup dinos. The poison trike that we had on the last playthrough, as y'all know, which was updated in the last video, we lost it. And then we wound up taming it. Beautiful, epic lightning trike. And in the process of being too cocky and going out and doing things we shouldn't have done, we lost it too. What happened was, we had the lightning trike on our shoulder, and we were riding around on Peter, our pterodon, because Boomin wound up getting both the crystal wyverns that we had killed. So I was out there on Peter with the lightning trike and saw an alpha wyvern. And was it even an alpha? Yeah, it was an alpha wyvern. Decided I was contemplating taming it, but I decided I wasn't going to. I backed off and was hovering in the air, and my little girl came in while I was recording, and I was doing something for her, and while my guy was just hovering in the air, along came a prime wyvern and one-shotted me and the pterodon. It killed me and the pterodon. So then I rushed back out there with we had lost all our flyers with that at that point. Basically, we had no pterodons, we had no crystal wyverns. We were strictly stuck to land mounts. So sweet rafts mod that we have, there's a ichthy jet ski basically, and it's pretty fast, and you can pick it up and you can put it back down in the water as you go. And I want to be using it to traverse into the center of the map here. Now this is the wrong map because I still haven't updated the map yet, but basically where I was around 55 and 45, so right dead center, and our base is way out here in what would be considered, I guess, 65 and 5, I guess. But when I'm traversing all the way in, picking up my raft, putting it back down, yada yada yada, and get out there, lightning trike finally falls to the ground because I guess since we're so far away, the map wasn't rendering that area in, so, which was kind of a good thing because he wasn't sitting out there having to defend himself the whole time. He was kind of basically in limbo. And oh yeah, I need some of this, and I need some of this, and I need to do this. So we get out there. As we get out there, he falls to the ground, and yeah, that's everything. Falls to the ground. We're able to get over there, pick him up, and get him on our shoulder, hop back on the raft, hightail it out of there, and we get maybe an island or two away from our base, just on the outskirts of the swamp biome where it meets up with this biome here. And when we got to that area there, what happened was there's this big snake, but it's really green, so it looks, it's a poison obviously, but it wound up pinning us, and we couldn't get away from it, and it attacked us and knocked me and the trike out, and by the time I got back, it had killed the trike, so we lost that trike too. So not only did we, and then right after that the server went down, so not only did we wind up losing both of our trikes with the server crash, we lost a lot of data, but anyway, in the long run we had to wipe everything in order to get this thing back up and running, and that's just the long or the short of things. But when we got back on, we started taming again, because like I said, backup dinos. And we wound up coming across some cool pterodons in the process. So we started just hoarding pterodons because we weren't going to get left without a flyer again. So basically all these are just indisposable. And then, oh, can I get through here? Then when we were taming pterodons, we came across some trikes. So we started taming trikes. And Boomin had already tamed those up by the time I got on the server. We came across that one, so Boomin tamed that one up. And then while I was building the pen, Boomin actually came across this one here. And this is my trike now. And we tamed that one up. So this was actually higher than the one we had before. Before I got on the server, Boomin had put some time in building that little base. He tamed up a couple of these crystal drakes, crystal wyverns. And I had this one. And he had another one that was similar level. And of course it died on me. But then he found this alpha pterodon that he has now. And can I get out now? Please? Thank you. He found that alpha pterodon and tamed it. It's amazing. Really fast, high damage. I want to see that thing. One hit does around 5,000 damage per hit on a barrel roll. And that's pretty crazy. So then I was out with my dragon and my trike on my shoulder because I saw this guy that I wanted to tame. And this is an elemental pterodon, but it's, you know, poison one. And while I was taming this guy came by and I tamed that. So this is a low level alpha. It was 20 when I knocked it out, tamed out at 29. I pumped levels into it. But this guy here, even though he's low level, 10,000 health, 5,000 carry weight. His movement speed, it was this from the beginning. I have not pumped a single stat in the movement speed, and you'll see why. All I've been pumping really is I pumped a little bit of health because he's around 8k. I pumped a little bit of weight, and I pumped a little bit of melee, but not much melee. But this is his base flying speed without sprint, which is okay. Slow. But this is with sprint. So with sprint, he's quite fast. And I pumped his melee up enough to where with a barrel roll, you know, he's doing 5,000. If you do just a regular 1185. So, and then these guys can fly backwards. A pterodon that flies backwards. We've seen that with RGs below the mods, but this is the first one where I've seen a pterodon that can fly backwards. And then you can stop him instantly. He rotates pretty well. All around, he's a really good flyer, even though he's low level. Boomin's is higher level. Does a bit more damage. Has some bit more better statisticals in certain areas. And I am stuck on this guy. Can I get off? Can I go up? There we go. Oh, I thought I was going up. Can we get off now? Alright, let's just dismount. So anyway, but the real pterodon that I'm really excited about, see, Boomin tamed these two. He tamed these two after I tamed my green one over here, my poison one. We're gonna have to make this bigger. We have too many pterodons. I got Rhonda here, and she has 110,000 health. This is only a level 463. Now she was 2 something after I tamed her. She was 200 when I knocked her out, tamed out in the high 2s, and I've been pumping levels into her. She tamed out with 80,000 health. She's up to 110,000 now. Stamina was already at 44,000. The stamina does not go down. I can sprint around this entire map and it never goes down. I can sprint, barrel roll, attack. It doesn't matter. Stamina is retarded on this thing. Oxygen food, nobody cares. Carry weight, I want to say was around 3,000. I pumped that up to this number here so far. And then melee damage. Considering it's not an alpha, originally when I tamed this thing out in the low 2s, it was doing a little over 1,000 damage on a barrel roll, and around 7 or 8 on a regular attack. This is the speed on it now when you sprint. So I'll just speed. Nope, I haven't pumped any movement speed either. This has been the same speed that it was when I tamed it. So I haven't worried about pumping speed on it, because if I do pump speed, I'll pump speed in the alpha probably, if I want a mount that's going to be fast. But watch the barrel roll on this guy. 1,600, 2,425. But this main thing is these guys are knocked out. Watch, I'm just going to peg this guy. 1940, and he is knocked out. This thing does insane topar damage. I want to say it was 30,000 topar when I was taming something and I was watching it, because I finally found something. That JAWS, I used it as a guinea pig. I found that he had like 200 and something thousand topar. So I was sitting there and gauging how much topar damage I could do. And he was doing 30,000 to that JAWS of topar damage. It took like 5 hits, 5-6 hits, and then the JAWS was knocked out. The JAWS already had a little bit of topar on him, but yeah, it's insane. So, and then they harvest well as well. Let's see, he's got all this prime meal on him at the moment. Ridiculous. So, what I want to do though, this episode, since we've explained what we've done, is I want to tame a higher level JAWS, because Boomin took that JAWS for a test ride, and apparently it does about 5,000 damage per bite, and it was a level 40 when I tamed it out, and I think it tamed out at 59. So I want to get a higher level one, and I think there's one further south that Boomin saw earlier in the day yesterday that was in the hundreds at least. Alright, tell you what, let's put the alpha back on the roof. We actually had to use a taming pin to put some of these dinos because we ran out of room out here. Oh, no, I'm gonna do the same thing again. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. Yeah, sometime off. Oh, you see, it landed right there. That's just dumb. We'll have to fix that. But I need to get me a Tame XL, because I am not waiting for that JAWS to tame up like I did with the last one. And where's the Tame XL? Is it here? It might be in my inventory. Tame. That's Dino Aid. Did I learn Tame XL? Let's see. Well, this is the new interface. The way it looks with the Ingrams. Everything is kind of categorized by level now. So level 1, everything's here. Level 2, everything's here. Level 3, everything, and so forth. And there's certain mods that you'll notice that. Let's take S Plus for instance. You can learn an S Plus Thatch Foundation at level 2, technically, but you have to have a Thatch Foundation requirement, but you can't learn it till level 4. So this is available at level 2, but you technically can't learn it till level 4 because you need this prereq. S Plus is the only thing I've seen wonky like that so far. But let's see what we need for a Tame XL, because I want to go out there and get that mushrooms, narcotics, boiled meat, stemberries, thatch. Do we have narcotics? Boomin was making a lot of narcotics at one time. Alright, we may have to get narcotics, guys. So I'll make narcotics, I'll make a Tame XL, we'll fly out there, I'll find me a good level JAWS, I'll come back then, and we'll tame this thing up on camera, and I'll show you what that pterodon can do. So, I'll be RBs. Alright guys, and we're back. So, I've been out here flying around, and I think I found a contender. There is this guy over here that I kind of like. The Elemental Poison Megalodon is level 320. But, this guy's 260. And looking at his health, that's his topar. 512,000 topar, 281,000 health right now. So I think we're going to try to knock this guy out. Hopefully we can do it and he doesn't jump out the water like that guy did over there. 1, 2. So far, slowly. Gotta be careful with these mantis. I wanna make sure they don't try to eat our guy as soon as he goes down. A little too close to you? Might be too close. Alright. Is he out? Yeah, he's out. Alright. I wonder if I did too much damage to him. Oh, I need prime. I only need a couple primes, so. And we got the Tame XL, so. We'll do this real fast. There, right there, and use. Hopefully it just hits me. Alright, JAWS. Tamed out at 383. What do you think, JAWS? Look at that, 5,000, 8,000. Don't follow me right now, just attack those things over there. What are you, guy? Oh, just a regular Megalodon. Alright. We will see you passive. Come over here. Come here. Let's get on him real fast, because I gotta be careful that we don't get too high above the water, because we'll kill him on accident. For some reason they like to spawn in these shallow pools, and it makes it a pain. I mean, I'll just put on my shoulder and pick him up, but so it makes it a pain. There we go. 8,000 a bite. That's gonna be insane when I get this guy leveled up. So we need to put him on our shoulder, and that way we can get him out of here without worrying about him dying by accidentally surfacing. So he's on my shoulder. We got this guy. I really want to come tame this guy over here though, before we do anything else, before we leave. Where'd you go? Is that you? Are you the poison one? But you saw how fast this guy knocked this JAWS out with 500,000 topar. That's. See, he wasn't here a second ago. What level are you now? Well, you're low level. There's 2 JAWSes over here now. Just in a short period of time of flying by. He was low level, level 20. Yeah, I definitely got the pick of the litter with this guy here. The poison one was right in this area. Ah, there he is. 320. I definitely want to try to get that guy. Might be a little bit too low in the water. See if I can get him to surface a little bit. Everybody should be on passive. Alright, there's the Ichthyes. I'm fine with that. I can't shoot. Come on. Can I entice you out? Can I get you to... Oh, piranha. He'll come after me. Alright. Fix you. One cool thing too is this guy can attack on the ground now, so he doesn't have to be flying in order to do his attack. He can actually attack while sitting there standing on the ground. The Ichthyes see me. Can you see me? It's probably gonna knock me out, which would suck. Oh, he saw me. Alright. Did he surface? I don't know if he surfaced enough. No, he just shifted. I wonder if I can get you to come up to the surface, guy. Well, let me see. Let's do this. Because I think... Oh no, I can't do it on here. I know on the poison trike, I can do stuff from his back. Like I can bola, I can attack. Can we get a nice little bite on you? Ugh, get dismounted. That would suck. I need a crossbow. Alright, we may have to just count ourselves. We're lucky with the one that we have. Well, that's oil. Okay. I need oil. It's one of the reasons why we need a mount. Ooh, what level are you, guy? You agree? You're sticking out the water? 80. Ugh. Not good. Alright. There's some poison in there. Let's get on JAWS. He's safe there. Let's get on JAWS real fast. I need oil anyway, so... Ah, come here. Stop it. There we go. Oh, he's so big. It's hard to see. Alright, first person. That worked better. I don't want to hit both these guys. I only want to hit the one that's not a poison. But can I get him to follow me? Are you following me? That's the thing. Alright, you follow me. Or are you high enough that I can knock you out now? Alright. He followed. Oh, they both followed. What level are you, guy? Alright, you are the 320. You are an 80. And knockout. Get knocked off the damn pterodon. Come over here, pterodon. Come over here. His health's fine. I'm not worried about his health at all. Not you, Dino. You stay. Can I get my pterodon back? Disaster. Epic disaster. Alright, and there we go. Come over here. Get over here. Where are you? Stay. Jump back on. Alright, let's go knock this guy out now. Knocked out yet? Not quite. What else is in there hitting my shit? Something else is attacking me. Alright. Let's try this again. Come back. Yeah. Alright. Where'd you go? Well, crap. That's not cool. The one I wanted to tame went away. What is over here doing stuff? What level are you again? Trash? Okay. Stupid manta rays. Good. I don't want this one. I want the high level one. Eat you. Alright. Did the high level one finally pass out? Or is this him over here? Is that you? I think that's you. Okay. Can you follow me back, guy? Come on. This has been a pain in the butt team. See, he's perfect now. If I had my pterodon, it'd be alright. Let's get the pterodon. Keep standing just like that, buddy. No, 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 no. Don't fly out the water. He's unconscious. Good. Land. Alright. And of course I need prime. Prime off of this guy. But you see how easy it is to tame when you have one of these guys here? The reason why I want to tame this guy is if there's any underwater dinos that we want to try to tame up. So I need to get Jaws back on my shoulder and put a saddle on that poison one. So I can put the poison one back in this pool of water where he's protected without having to worry about him dying because he surfaced too much. 479, that's nice. So we still gotta look at the stats on Jaws. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this guy squared away in the pool of water. If I can. I might not be able to. But anyway, I'll get this guy squared away in the pool of water. We'll bring Jaws back to the base, come back, pick up this guy, bring him back to the base. Then we'll look at both the stats for these guys and see what we can do damage-wise with both of them. So I'll be RB. And we're back, guys. Okay, we're back at the base with the Jaws and the Elemental Megalodon. And we already named them. We good. I gotta get one more saddle, don't I? Yeah, I get one more saddle. Let's borrow Booming saddle for testing purposes. And we'll just make another saddle. I went ahead and kept this one named Jaws. I just like Jaws. That's a cool name. And then this one, he's named Captain Pollution. If you don't get the reference, look up a 90s cartoon called Captain Planet, and that was one of the villains in that little cartoon series. But this one here, I kept it Jaws as well, but needs backup Jaws. I'm not going to kill it, I'm not going to get rid of it. You never know what's going to happen down there on the ocean floor, what we might come across. If we were to get separated from one of these guys here, we would have a backup. And if one of these guys died, we would still have a backup. So let's go ahead and let's take Jaws out for a spin, and let's see what he's doing base-wise, just out of curiosity. Visually, the ocean is never the best. I'm going to have to make some goggles. One thing I will note is that this guy is, what was that, 5,000? I saw him do 8,000 before. If you're not in first person, it is a pain to see. He's doing 8,000 right now. 8,000. Oh, what did I attack? You want some? Where you at? Oh, turn radius kind of sucks. It's not bad, it's just not the best. What are you? Oh, you're a donkey? Let's attack. Oh, killed that one easy. What about this? Oh, Eternal's dead. So he's doing 2,000 on Eternals, that's not bad. Look at all these anglers. Oh, it's a melee. It's horrible. Alright. And that was just spam. Oh, we got more. Good gracious. Get more. Kill more stuff. So this guy's doing a good bit of damage. He's definitely going to keep us protected. And just see visually, you can't see if you're in this mode here because he's so large. So you kind of have to go first person, and then it is kind of hard to see where you're going to an extent. So 5 to 8,000. Let's see what happens if we just pump 1 in the melee damage. Let's get something that's... this is bad news. I don't like the eels. I don't like the eels because they knock us off. They shock the crap out of us. You know what? Screw it! Oh, see? He's on neutral at least. So he should hopefully take care of those guys, but we're getting killed right now. Get him! Get him! This is why we need a backup water mount. Alright, let's get down there. Who should we go down on though? This guy's unproven. But yeah, at the same time, let's just go down on there. Oh, let me go get my body back first. Jaws has got a ton of health. I think he's going to be fine. But let's get that back. Got all our stuff back. Let's go down there. He's somewhere down here. Can't be too far. We didn't go that far from the base, I don't think. We did go kind of down. But gotta be around here somewhere. Oh look, I think that's him. Yep, that's him. Is he not on let's see. Oh, he is. Okay, he's attacking. We'll just hit things up with the topar. Alright. Let's see what this guy's doing damage wise. That was kind of crazy for a second there. Alright, got it. Get away from my guy. Can you? There we go. Alright. Ah! Alright, Jaws. Put this guy on. Oh, wait. What the heck? Come back to me. You guys need to chill. I wanted to see what he was doing. He was still doing over 8. Okay, he's still doing over 8. We'll leave it at that. Get Jaws to follow me. We need to find something to test this guy's damage out on, so let's find something for him. And we know that he does good topar. Can I? Oh crap! Oh, my Jaws is fat. I'm gonna suffocate. Let's get rid. Can I surface? Oh, we're gonna die. Alright, he can surface now. Speed surface. I died. Okay, this is why you need backup water mounts. Alright, let's try this again. Bed. Respawn at bed. I'm gonna get my bonnet, my stuff, and my dinos, and I'll BRBs. Alright guys, back at the base. Safe and sound. Crisis averted. Dinos reclaimed. So, lesson learned today. Make sure you have backup water mounts. And we did. But this is the beginning of our little naval fleet, so to speak. Both of them do pretty decent damage. That one is really good at knocking things out. We did learn that the JAWS is kind of wonky to drive, unless you're in first person. He is pretty fast though, so speed wise and damage wise, he'll cover a lot of ground, do a lot of damage, and he has a lot of health. That guy is more normal speed, but he'll knock things out. Let's look at his health real quick, because we didn't do that. We didn't look at his health. So, yeah. 37,200 health on JAWS. That's pretty good for a water mount. No, wait. Am I reading that right? No, that's 371,200. Wow, that's really good for a water mount. So over 300,000 health. What about the other guy? So this one's 53,760. Now that's pretty good for a mount. So both these guys have really good health. So survivability wise, they should do pretty well. But we're gonna end the episode there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video as you see fit. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.